Hi there, Christoph here. Here is the third update on Arké wallet. In the last one, about a week and a half ago, I just set up wallet creation, wallet import, worked a little bit on data persistence. And now this one really has a lot of under the hood changes and also a bunch of UI changes or improvements, whatever. And it's kind of a wreck, the UI. So was just, a lot of it was just getting the technical under architecture properly in there. So there's a solid foundation for them to do all the UI work. So the UI is kind of a mess, but I'll show you. So the really big two new things here are contacts and tags. So I got my transactions here, right? And I'll say like, okay, cool. I spent this on coffee, great. And, I sent it to the Bark CLI. Look at how hideous this UI is. It's basically, I just had the AI make UI stuff that works. And within that, tweaked it a little bit, but it's terrible. But it works, right? So now, I have assigned this transaction here to this tag and to this person. So I can go in tags now. And I see this super hideous screen here where I have all my different tags. I see coffee is one transaction, 50,000 sats. This will show a chart here. Let me actually assign this one here to something else. This one goes to food. Right? And then I have, this chart kind of builds up. I have completely different ideas for this layout here, but that's basically it, right? We can create these tags. They're persisted. We have a name, pick an emoji here, color, and that's kind of that. So because this is meant for a payments app, right? You're meant to use this and also keep an overview of how you're actually spending your money or where it comes from, right? So a lot of Bitcoin wallets don't do that, but I think one that is for spending, that's kind of what you want, right? And then contacts, that's really the bigger thing, right? So I have actually one more thing here in tags. I can click this transactions here, and then it filters my activity by those tags. Those are kind of helpful. But let's look at contacts. So very similarly, I can add a new contact, enter a name, choose an avatar. There's some given ones that I really need to change. Choose from photos is not implemented yet, but will. And I can add a note. And I have one existing one here. There's one transaction assigned. And of course, in here, I think kind of the most interesting part here is I'll see a summary of what's sent and received and the addresses, right? Because we have a lot of different address types. And this, like I said, UI is a mess here. But basically, we kind of want to go to an interaction where I have a contact and I'm like, cool, I'm sending Bitcoin to Bark CLI, pre-filled recipient, I just enter the amount, right? That's kind of what we want in the end. Or a transaction comes in, it automatically gets assigned to a contact. Now, what's something that is missing here, that is the integration with the native contacts. So if, let's say, I am here in my activity, I want to assign a contact, I should be able to choose from my operating system contact book, and then it should import that in, and then it should be able to enrich that native information with the Bitcoin-specific information. So that's something I've planned out, but I just haven't really gotten around to yet. And yeah, that's kind of it. So I can add different types of addresses. It automatically detects what type of addresses they are. I can favorite one. That favorite one, that will become the first one then. Like if you select to send to a contact, that'll be the one that it chooses. And that's kind of the big thing here. So, and that was actually a huge amount of data modeling and data architecture. There's a whole service-based system in there and all this stuff. Other thing, also the Lightning functionality should kind of work now. So I can pay, I can enter amount here. There's also, then, well, maybe not that much. Let's just do it that much. Create invoice. Then, I can create that invoice here. Let's jump over to Bark, Lightning Pay. Might work, might not work. Okay, seems like it's working. Cool. So let's see. It should pop up here. Right, no, it's still filtering. Let me clear that filter. So it'll probably pop in there. Then the other one is, I have this clipboard detection here. So if I have something on the clipboard, this here's my own Lightning address, Lightning invoice. I can just click it and it pre-fills everything. because it's a Lightning. In this case, the amount is disabled because it is a Lightning invoice that has an amount, right, already given. So that there is a huge amount of work to do on send and receive because I want to be able to support all of these different address types, right? So that's some pretty deep stuff. I think all the address parsing and all of these things, there's a lot of stuff already here, but I think getting the UI right, that will be still a lot of work. So like I said, it's all pretty hideous now, but I think it was very good progress over the last week or so. So anyhow, just wanted to share that. Hopefully it's interesting. Let me know. Thanks.